Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me, MrTubz, not quite fat but not quite skinny YouTube guy, and today I'm here to thank you. I just want to say thank you to everyone who shared my last video and the last couple videos under the hashtag MrTubz150. Thank you for getting my name out there. We've gained 3 subscribers since just last week. I'm not sure if it's from that or whatever, but I'm sure that right there is definitely helping. So thank you to everyone who shared it. Also, if you have not shared that hashtag yet, please share it with this video, and please just get that name out there. Even if you have shared the hashtag before, please do it again. Get the name out there. Encourage your friends to do the same. You don't even have to share the video. Just share it. Hashtag MrTubz150. It'll get people talking. They'll click on the hashtag, see what's up. Also, every Wednesday and Saturday, please tune back into my channel for a new video. And I just want to say thank you to Brendan for the nice, calm background. I also want to say this video is going to be episode number 1 of a show that I would like to start here. I've been watching YouTube here recently, and I saw a lot of other YouTubers. They have a show, a little show that they do every now and again. So I would like to start a show for my channel. This is going to be episode 1 of MrTubz Family, and I'm just going to take one family member and talk about quirky things, funny stories, and trust me, to those of you who are in my family who are going to be watching these, or people who know my family, you definitely know I will never run out of people to talk about. I'm going to talk about my grandmother. My grandmother, I guess you could say, is not a normal grandmother. This is actually my grandmother right here, and this picture was actually taken at my sister-in-law Jackie's baby shower, and my grandmother was getting so mad at me, so I reached down and kissed her on the cheek, and man, did she get so mad. She reached around and smacked me for kissing her on the cheek. I know the picture might look like she actually enjoyed it, but she didn't. She hated it. I did it like 2 other times after that just to annoy her, but I thought that was the best picture show. So getting into the stories here, my whole life growing up, my grandmother always lived in the same town, Elyria, Ohio. Well, she always wanted a house, so that when we came over, we could go play in the backyard. She could sit on the porch and watch us. And well, one day my grandmother decides to move, and we're looking through the newspaper, and I had found a house for her. I called up the landlord, and we went and looked at it. It was a really nice house. So my grandmother gets it, and after a year, she's complaining about how much she hates the stupid thing. Another thing was, she always used to say, I want the house so you guys have a backyard to play in. Well, listen, I used to ride my bike from my house to my grandmother's house every single day. I still was not allowed to go outside in the backyard because she was afraid something was gonna happen. Another story I have of her, you guys know Brendan, he was in a couple of my videos, and the other day I was at Brendan's house where I currently am now. My grandmother called me. Well, I always put my grandmother on speakerphone because when I'm in a room full of people, I always put her on speakerphone because everyone else thinks my grandmother's hilarious for whatever reason. In Ohio, one of the big things this November was legalizing marijuana. And my grandmother and I have had hour-long debates about legalizing marijuana. And I always tell her I believe that God had a use for marijuana. And she will argue with you that God did not create marijuana. And I will argue with you that yes, he did for certain purposes. But she will argue with you up and down. But anyway, I was at Brendan's house, and she called me, and I picked up the phone, and I asked her, I said, hey, you gonna go vote to legalize marijuana? And she said, I condone that stuff. I don't like it, and I condone it. I told her, Granny, in order to condone it, that means you have to agree with it. You have to like it. And my grandma, I do not condone marijuana. Over and over, she just kept saying that, but she didn't understand that condoning marijuana really means you're for it, you like it. But over and over again, she fought with me, and you can ask Brendan, she fought with me that she condoned marijuana, and she hated it, and she'll never ever want to see it legalized. But she condones it. I can't understand why. It was just funny how she over and over said, I condone it, but she didn't like it.